is the NHL Network.
The playoffs always produce heroes that are unexpected.
You feel the pressure.
Oh, no!
We've got something critical going on here.
Francis, big shot. Score! Right through Richter. Oh, what a turnaround.
They were calling the Bruins with too many men on the ice. That's beautiful!
That could be the defining moment in this entire series.
I'm Dan Moriarty, and welcome to Defining Moments. In 1992, the Pittsburgh Penguins captured their second consecutive Stanley Cup, sweeping the Chicago Blackhawks in the finals. But earlier in the playoffs, they appeared to be light years from another championship. They had to scramble back from a 3-1 deficit to defeat the Washington Capitals in the opening round, and then face their most difficult test yet. The New York Rangers had finished first overall in the regular season and seemed poised to capture their first cup since 1940. The Penguins had lost superstar Mario Lemieux earlier in the series and trailed 2-1 heading into Game 4 in Pittsburgh.
Well, I think obviously we were pretty excited. We were down 3-1 in the series to Washington, find a way to battle back and win that with, Game 5 and Game 7 on the road of that series, and then we go into New York to face a team that won the President's Trophy. So we knew we had a tough task ahead of us. But we were heading back into our building with a split, and we knew that Game 3 was certainly important. To lose it the way we did in overtime was certainly disheartening. But that team, as we went on to say over the course of the playoffs, seemed to have more guts than it had brains, and just continue to battle and fight and find a way to win hockey games. And we focused on Game 4 knowing that was a big one for us to win, and found a way to get it done.
The team was playing their game. They were confident that they could control the Penguins. The goaltending was good. The defense was strong. Everything was working for them. They felt strongly going into that game. And this was a team that, even though they lost the game on home ice, they bounced back on the road. They had pulled together, so they were confident going into Game 4.
Here now, the defining moment of the Pittsburgh Penguins' second Stanley Cup run.
We are underway in Game 4. Shel Samuelsson is on for the Penguins with Jim Pack on defense. Samuelsson, number 23, sending it out. Hardy and Patrick open up on defense for the Rangers with Gillen, King, and Broughton up front. Penguins with Stevens, Francis, and McEachern up front. Broughton with the puck. Pack all over him.
See where the Penguins have changed their defensive pairings already. You've got Pack with Samuelsson, not Pack with Ulf Samuelsson. It's Shell, not Ulf.
Mark Messier on for his first shift. King slides it ahead. Sent across from Roberts to Murphy. And into the Rangers zone. Bukaboom is back for it. Bukaboom with Leach. Messier is on with Tony Amonte, and Chris King has stayed on. Now King is heading for the bench. Bob Airy back for the puck. Amonte hits him hard. Messier tries to get to the puck. To Amonte, who shoots, and a save by Barrasso. McEachern fires it out of the zone. Good effort by Tony Amonte, who was sat down in the third period in Game 3. Coach's decision, did not play.
Tocchet on the ice now for Pittsburgh, his first shift of the series.
Tocchet, number 92, is on. We have a whistle for a two-line pass. That'll bring the puck back. We played 1:16 as you look at the Rangers bench. Wayne Cashman alongside Roger Nielsen.
There's the hit by Amonte. He's involved early, which is a good sign. He was talked to by the Rangers coaches yesterday about his play and why he didn't play a lot. Good second effort to get to the net as the Messier line started quickly. Amonte on one wing and Joe Kocur on the other. The Rangers practiced this morning dump-ins to the opposite corner. If the left winger's coming down the ice, they shot it in to the right side and had the puck come off the boards, something they're trying to work on Pittsburgh with. And it's what Minnesota did every day in the playoffs last year.
Gardner shot deflected and stopped by Barrasso. It changed directions on Barrasso. He was able to make the save. Nemchinov is on with Gartner and Eriksson. Eriksson with the hit on Murphy. Here's Phil Bourque moving down. Bukaboom is back. Bourque moving in, goes around Bukaboom, slides it through the crease and wide. Murphy keeps it in for Pittsburgh. It deflects, and we have a whistle. The puck. No, it's a high stick on Bukaboom. Bukaboom for high sticking. Bukaboom for high sticking at 1:49. Penguins' first power play of the game. Their 20th of the series. The Rangers have had only 9.
The third, that's exactly right, the third penalty that Phil Bork has drawn in this series.
Stevens, Yager, and Callender with Francis and Murphy at the points. Larry Murphy for Yager goes into the corner against Patrick. Patrick and Hardy, Messier and Broughton for the Rangers. So Messier seeing full-time duty. Broughton gets the deflected puck and sends it all the way down. Half a minute gone by on the penalty to Bukaboom. Murphy chased by Messier. Little interference run by Barrasso.
Messier skating very freely so far, and also note that he took the defensive draw while penalty killing here.
Sorella had his pass blocked by Yager. Ericsson's got the puck now and carries it out. Stevens trying to slow him down, and Messier picks up the puck and weaves his way in. Tries to get his stick free. Callender slides it across. Here comes Kevin Stevens. Stevens across. Big shot, and it went wide. Sorella moves it around the boards. Played by Larry Murphy. Now it's Jaromir Jagr. Back to Murphy. Pass down low to Stevens. Looking for an open man. Callender. He was picked up at the last second by Eriksson. The puck caroms out of the zone.
Smart penalty killing. That's what Pittsburgh likes to do. The cross the crease pass. And if Richter can't intercept it with a pass, that means the forward's got to drop down, and Eriksson, proving his worth again as a fine defensive player, broke the play up.
Sorella took down Murphy. Nemchinov tied up Tocchet, and Leach sent it out to Randy Gillen. Gillen one-on-one against Francis. Shot is a save by Barrasso. Missed the rebound, got bumped by Gillen, and the puck is cleared out. 22 seconds remaining in the power play. Penguins have to get onside. Paul Stanton goes back to Wolf Samuelsson. 15 seconds left in the power play for Pittsburgh. No score in the game. We've played 3 minutes, 40 seconds. Paul Stanton lets into the Rangers zone. 5 seconds to go with Bukaboom's penalty. Patrick moves it up the boards for Gartner. Taken away by Sean McEachern. Moves it around to Brian Trottier in front. Knocked away by Messier. Team's back at full strength, and Gartner races down. Samuelsson back. Gartner shoots. Save Barrasso, and he holds. 16:01 to go. First period at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena. No score.
Right now, pick up a great deal at a steel dealer near you. Get real power. Steel, built to last, priced to sell.
We put a lot into the Nissan Murano. And as it turns out, so can you.
New from Dulco, it's Mama's Boy. He never panics because he doesn't risk leaving his mama.
Mom, I can't feel my legs.
Stay put, Marshall. Do you want to get kidnapped?
Mama's Boy comes with internal magnets that prevent separation and a pull-string mama doll with 6 different guilt trips.
You'll miss me when I'm dead.
Also available, the Wuss and Suck Up.
Some men never take risks. For men who do take risks, there's New Degree for Men. With twice the odor protection you need, it won't let you down.
I've been a hog farmer all my life, but I ain't never seen anything like these Fram air hogs. Yeah! Crazy critters, scaring the chickens. And the missus, too, to be honest. Mind you, folks can't wait to get their hands on them.
The Fram Air Hog High Performance Air Filter, designed to allow more airflow for increased acceleration and horsepower. They breathe in, you peel out. Fram Air Hog, hog the road.
This is what drives them. This is why they sacrifice the opportunity to enter that ring and live their dream. This is Monday Night Raw! WWE Monday Night Raw, live Mondays at 9 on TSN.
Hi, I'm Denny Potvin, and you're watching the NHL Network.
There's Mike Richter. We told you he's got his blue helmet back on after he finished Game 3 with a white one. They took a shot in the mask that cracked the helmet the other night.
Not only was it unsafe to wear, but Don Koharski, the referee, said it was not safe for another player from the other team to run into the helmet. Something may happen in that situation. So they deemed it unfit, and Mike Richter was able to change.
Back at full strength, Penguins send it down.
Well, Messier's on the ice again.
Yeah.
He wants to get in the game early.
Trottier put it in front. It was tipped wide by Airy. Puck put up the boards. Messier takes a hit from Airy. Amonte tied up by Pack. And back went Sorella right at Airy. Gave him a shot to the side of the head. And he was fortunate to not get a roughing penalty.
The reason was that Airy took a run at Messier. The Rangers trying to take care of their best player.
Barrasso leaves the puck for Jim Pack. Out for Bob Airy. Pack has it again. Randy Gillen is on now. Kosar is on. Amonte's still on. Airy's got the puck. Moves in. Bumped by Gillen. The pass off the skates of Yager taken by Gillen. Gillen wards off the check of Yuri Hrdina. Shot by Gillen, blocked by Samuelson. Gillen again, moving in. Gillen to the net, he scores! What a move by Randy Gillen! And the Rangers lead 1-0.
You know, his original shot was blocked, and then both defensemen, Samuelson and Stanton lost his helmet on the play, but both defensemen go to the same winger. Nobody picked up Gillen. And the winger on the other side, you watch. Everybody goes to Joe Kosar. Nobody goes to Gillen. It's a 2-on-1 on Kosar. It's a 1-on-1 Gillen and Barrasso. And the Rangers score first again in Pittsburgh to start the game. Randy Gillen, with some dogged work, gets it done. Look at both defensemen. Cut to the left to take care of Joe Kosar. By the time they figure that out, Randy Gillen's already in and he scores. 1-0 Rangers, a strong start for their club.
Once again, the role players coming through. Darren Turcotte out of the lineup. Adam Graves out of the lineup. Randy Gillen steps forward, and he has had a tremendous series for the Rangers. He scores his first goal of the playoffs, unassisted, at 4:56. Rangers with a 1-0 lead on the goal by Randy Gillen, the former Pittsburgh Penguin.
Yeah.
He was here last year and played on the Stanley Cup champion Penguins. He's got a Stanley Cup ring.
The thing that's interesting is the Rangers penalty killing got the job done early, which allowed the Rangers then a chance to get some offense going. The Penguins had no offense at all on that power play. The Rangers penalty killing absolutely fabulous. And now they get some offense and the Rangers lead.
Second game in a row, Rangers scoring early in the game to get the jump on the Penguins, quiet the crowd. Nemchinov with Erickson and Gartner for the Rangers. Murphy's got the puck, bangs it off the boards. Yager picks it up. Yager on the move. Broken up at the line. Gartner brings it in. Thanks, Bob. We want to welcome our viewers on MSG1. Joining us here at the Pittsburgh Civic Arena, Sam Rosen along with John Davidson and Bruce Beck. 14:10 remaining in the first period. The Rangers leading the Penguins 1-0 on a goal by Randy Gillen. Rangers took an early penalty by Jeff Bukaboom, killed it off, and Gillen scored. That shot by Joe Sorella, stopped by Barrasso. Rangers are out shooting the Penguins 7-1. Jay Wells with the puck. He's tied up in center ice by Yager. Feed to Kevin Stevens, moving in on Sorella. The shot saved by Richter, gathers the rebound and holds. King for slashing at 7:01. Second power play for the Penguins. Mike Richter might have thought that penalty was on Pittsburgh.
He went to the bench. There was the collision as King moved in behind. He did go through the crease. Barrasso didn't see him. There was no intent, but he was. Look at Richter. He's headed to the bench. He sees the referee's arm up, but it was against.
Hey, Mike, come on back.
Now watch King. There's been a collision with Francis and King, and watch the stick. It's a jab into the midsection, and Francis bent over to draw the penalty. Francis is on the ice to start the power play. Smart play by Francis. It was not at all. I mean, you see that 1,000 times in a game, but it's a smart play by a player to draw it, which Francis did. And I think everybody's a little leery about sticks being up, and referees in particular. And that may be a good example of how Schick's going to call a game with sticks.
Penguins' second power play. Rangers clear all the way down. One thing the Penguins coaching staff says about Ron Francis, they raved about his play the other night, but they said besides being a good all-around player, he is an exceptionally smart player.
Oh, yeah.
Two-line pass was whistled against Pittsburgh, stopping play.
I asked the coaching staff for Pittsburgh about Stevens and Francis and the amount of ice time they got last game, and they said, no, it was not a lot more than normal. It's just that Francis played so much more offensive in that game, so people noticed him more. I think that was the best game I've ever seen him play. He was outstanding.
Totally agree, John.
Their best players played well, but it wasn't enough as the Rangers found a way to win game number 3 in this series. The Rangers would love to win this one. Boston looks like they're close to eliminating Montreal, so rest becomes a factor. And if the Rangers can win here tonight, that means they should have a good chance of winning the series on home ice, and it buys them time to rest the players who have injuries, and the majority of players have bruises, severe bruises.
Erickson, who has just been superb in this series. Francis going back for the puck. Francis and Murphy with Stevens, Yager, and Callender up front. So Rick Tocchet not seeing any power play time on the first unit. Across the line, Stevens, quick shot goes wide. Richter plays it into the corner away from Yager. Nemchinov drives it around the boards. Murphy gets over. Murphy winds up for the shot, tipped, and a save made by Richter. Got the stick on it. Shot by Francis, tipped by Yager wide. And it goes up into the crowd and play stops. 54 seconds remaining in the penalty to Chris King. This man could be the ultimate rink rat. He just loves to stay on the ice all day long. You watch him in practice. He's one of the first men on. He's absolutely the last man off. He just loves the ice.
He's even the last guy leaving parking lots signing autographs. Been some good collisions in this game already. Bukaboom has stopped and stand up. Now that tells you, Bukaboom usually nails players like that and knocks them flat. That tells you the strength of Stevens and Bukaboom, and that's the matchup the Rangers won. On right defense, they have Patrick, Cirella, and Bukaboom. Bukaboom's the biggest. He got elected to go at Stevens for this series.
Some election. Must have been rigged.
He's used to it. He's a big guy, and he's really played hard for the Rangers in this series.
McEachern, Stevens, and Tocchet on now with Bourque and Stanton for Pittsburgh. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Gillen, Broughton, Patrick, and Hardy on for the Rangers. Rangers leading 1-0 with 11:40 to go in the first period. The goal by Randy Gillen unassisted. Bourque leading Stevens. Pass into the middle was tipped, pushed ahead and blocked by Hardy. Drops it down and carries out. Patrick joins the rush.
Defensemen.
Here's Hardy moving in. Big shot. Save. Barrasso. Where's the rebound? It drops down side of him.
Both defensemen led the rush. The two forwards were back.
It's a new style of play. Rangers developing a new play. Offside whistled on the Penguins. 17 seconds to go on the power play. And there is Rick Tocchet, who was injured in the Washington series. Came back too soon, everybody said.
Here you see the play with only Phil Bourque back. That was two defensemen moving in on a forward. Phil Bourque. Barrasso did make the save, and you see Hardy peel off to make sure he got back into the zone if necessary quickly. Hardy made a nice play. Look at Patrick jump into the play. Rangers two forwards are back. Two defensemen moving up with a 2-on-1 on a forward. Just defies logic.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, the directions you gave me are terrible.
Split right zoom, 76X.
Right.
76! Okay, here's what you need to do. Take 72.
Yeah.
There's that big wall on your right.
All right, let's go!
Come around the jug handle and you'll beat it.
Let's jug handle!
Okay, love you.
Of course I want the Kia Sedona. I like everything you're telling me about the 5-star safety rating, the DVD player, and the 5-year warranty, and all that cash savings is pretty amazing. But I need to gesture aggressively with my hand so my wife thinks I am really working you over to make this deal. Are you with me?
Right now, save $4,000 on Sedona during the Drive More event from Kia, the fastest growing automaker in the world.
Of all the riches in the world, which do you thirst for? Is it the magic of gold? Bright, crisp, clean and pure, with a luster few can match. Does your cup runneth over? It's your kingdom. Bask in the glow.
Clive MacDonald works for Shell's Global Fuels Research. At first glance, he's an unlikely presence at Ferrari's test track.
This is the closest I've ever been to a racing car. To be frank, this scared the life out of me.
He's part of a global team that designs fuel here and tests it here and keeps Shell on track in our search for the cleanest, most efficient fuels possible. It's experts like Clive who give us all a head start.
The Top 10, nightly at 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, on the NHL Network.
Randy Gillen with Chris King and Paul Broughton, Joe Cirella, and Jay Wells for the Rangers.
Game 3 of this series, the Rangers had 35 defensive zone faceoffs. And that is one huge amount. And this game in the first period has been very few. Rangers have played a very aggressive, smart game with the puck.
Puck sent in by Yuri Hrdina. Sorella back for it. Tim Kerr and John Ogrodnik are dressed for the Rangers. Neither of those two have played
Three lines
tonight.
Three lines. Doug Waite to center on that line. That line just not playing as the Rangers go with three lines. Pittsburgh has tried to play four with their fourth line just seeing one shift.
Kjell Samuelsson goes back for the puck. Just back in the lineup off a wrist injury. Yuri Hrdina was shaken up in game 3, but he's back. Puck off the boards. Richter goes for it. Moves it around to Joe Sorella. Out for Paul Broughton. Broughton takes a hit from Samuelsson, Ulf Samuelsson, and Paul Stanton has the puck. Stanton with a lead for McEachern. McEachern slowed down by Erickson, gets loose. McEachern looking to make a pass, waiting. He's checked by Jay Wells. Ron Francis is tied up. Now it's McEachern again, trying to get out in front. Wells staying with him nicely. Francis moving. Wells picks him up. Good play by Wells and Nemchinov behind the net. The Rangers clear the zone.
See how McEachern didn't pass the puck because everybody was covered? A, that's good defensive zone coverage by the Rangers, and B, it's a smart play by McEachern to not turn the puck over.
Francis for Stevens. It was broken up by James Patrick. Takes a hard hit from Francis and clears the zone. Big hit by Ron Francis. That woke the crowd up. Offside, Pittsburgh coming across the line. And Hardy gives Francis a little shot. Tried to sneak one in, did Mark Hardy.
And he did, because the referee's not calling anything here. That was a reaction to this hit. Hardy's trying to hold up Francis, but he still gets in. Stick high. Both players with arms up. Francis with an aggressive hit, and a good one. That upset the Rangers somewhat. I've been very impressed with the Rangers' defensive play, neutral zone play, in fact, overall play here in the first period. They have not allowed Pittsburgh to get any offensive flow going that Francis and Stevens had, and you could see it early in game 3. It's just not there.
7:54 remaining in this first period. Rangers holding a 1-0 lead. Played a little over 12 minutes. Ron Francis has played 4 minutes 20 seconds for Pittsburgh. Puck moved around by Messier. Tocchet gets to it, plays it down for Trottier. He's picked up by Patrick. Patrick tries to pin him against the wall. Messier is there.
Man-on-man by the Rangers. Two Penguins in the corner, 2 Rangers there. The other 3, it's man-on-man everywhere. Just look at your screen. Man-on-man, smart defensive play.
Oh, great coverage by the Rangers. Messier on Airy, Hardy on Tocchet, Amonte on Murphy, and Gartner on Roberts.
This is how you get it done.
Hardy try to stay with Tocchet, put out in front. Good position by Gartner. Roberts plays it across. Murphy is open. He shoots. It went high and wide. Goes around the boards and out of the zone. Gartner gets to it. Open man. Tony Amonte to the net. Amonte scores!
That defensive zone coverage had something to do with this.
Wow.
That smart play. Actually, it might have been Amonte who lost Murphy for a moment. Murphy moved in, took the shot from a bad angle. It went high and wide. The Rangers worked it out of the zone, and Tony Amonte, with that speed, just took off. That was the shot that went wide by Murphy that popped out of the zone. Watch this. You think he can score goals? Look at the action. That puck was on edge when he shot it, put it in the top corner over Barrasso. Hand action. Barrasso will dive, knocking his helmet off. The puck's on edge, and Amonte puts it up top. Wow.
Think Tony Amonte, yeah.
On edge. What a nice play by Amonte after some great defensive coverage by the Rangers.
Think he got the message the other night?
Oh, you can see it first shift he was on a roll.
Tony Amonte with 3 great scoring chances here in the first period, and he scored on the third one. Amonte from Gartner at 13:04. Murphy missed the net with that big shot.
Angle.
Went all the way around
it
the
went
board.
High and wide from a bad angle, and the Rangers worked the puck, and it bounced out of the zone. One quick pass from Gartner, and away went Tony Amonte, and he was the winger that was on Murphy.
2-0 Rangers with 6:35 remaining in the first period. Here's Mike Needham heading in. Save Richter, rebound, score! Mike Needham with his first ever NHL goal. And the Penguins get back in it. Oh, that's a big goal for them.
They come right back after the Rangers made it 2-0. The rookie with his first ever NHL goal. He's always been a goal scorer. Bad defensive coverage this time. by the Rangers. He scores on his own rebound. That just shouldn't happen. The two defensemen in front each had a man taking care of business. But up high, you see the pick on Brian Leach. Everybody thought Needham was going to be picked up. He wasn't, and he got his own rebound. 2-1. That's a great effort by the rookie Needham.
All right, he'll take that puck home. They're waving the pom-poms as the Penguins come alive with an important goal.
The Penguins thought that McEachern, Needham, Callender all overachieved in Game 3, even though their team lost. Well, this is one of the rookies called up from the International Hockey League Finals, where he was playing for Muskegon, and he gets a big goal for his hockey club.
2-1 Rangers. Kevin Stevens moves in and fires behind the net. Kept in by Stanton. Francis is checked by Wells. Francis keeps it alive, drops it in the corner. Sorella takes his man. Nemchinov against McEachern. Nemchinov wards off the check and able to get it ahead to Eriksson. Eriksson on with Koser and Nemchinov. Barrasso plays the puck out of the zone. 6 minutes to go in the first period. 2-1, Rangers leading it. Eriksson with a puck. Good hit, big hit by Stevens. Oh, man.
Stevens has been very aggressive this period, hitting, using his 225, 230 pounds.
Nemchinov lost the puck to Ulf Samuelsson. It deflected off of Eriksson, and Stanton's got the puck. Stanton, pass intercepted by Gartner. He comes right back in and shoots. Save Barrasso. The rebound bounces down. Stanton is checked there by Amonte. Gartner's backhander is blocked in front. That's to the boards, and Hrdina's got it.
Turnover going to the Rangers because of Messier's fine line change.
Yager breaks through. He's bothered, bumped by Bukaboom, and Leach able to get it out to Gartner. Needham getting the Penguins' goal from Loney and Callender at 13:28, 27 seconds after the Rangers had taken a 2-0 lead. Here's Gartner moving. Gartner with the puck. Try to go back to Bukaboom, but it's out of the zone. Under 5 minutes remaining in the first. Gartner lost it to Hrdina. Hrdina moves in. Drop pass. Here comes Yager. He was pulled down by Brian Leach. And a penalty call.
Well, it took 3 players to drag him down. Yager at the very end of a long shift does it again. All he does, when he gets a puck in the offensive zone, he's like a snake, and he'll draw penalties.
Babe, I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
At TD Canada Trust, we take the time to understand your needs before recommending a mortgage worth celebrating.
I got you, babe.
Visit TD Canada Trust or call us and get the right mortgage.
Babe, I got you, babe.
Every great story starts with a great adventure. Introducing the all-new Nissan Pathfinder with a 270 horsepower engine, 3-row seating for 7, available GPS navigation and DVD entertainment, and more off-road capability than ever before. Because you can't talk about the mountaintop unless you actually see the mountaintop. Tell better stories with a new 7-passenger, 270 horsepower Nissan Pathfinder. For a test drive, see your Nissan dealer.
Some brands of grass seed have weeds. But CIL Golf Green grass seed is guaranteed weed-free. Start green, stay green with CIL Golf Green.
Molson Kick. Premium lager with guarana, a natural source of caffeine.
Armor All. Put it on, and it's always there. It's strong protection.
Brian Leach, who took a penalty in Game 3, is off for hooking. 3rd penalty for the Rangers.
This is that hit by Stevens on Jan Eriksson. Jan Eriksson knew he was going to get nailed. Stevens left his feet, but Eriksson took the hit to get the puck out of the zone. In fact, he even battles back a little bit. Jan Eriksson has yet to take a penalty in the playoffs, just getting the job done. Now, Barrasso makes a save here. as the Rangers battle deep in the Penguins zone. That was Mike Gartner working. Now watch Yager go through the middle. There's pucks and trips from all over the place. That's the 5th penalty Yager has drawn in this series, and all 5 deep in the Rangers zone, all 5 against Ranger defensemen.
Third power play for the Penguins in this first period. They're 0 for 2. McEachern playing the point with Murphy. Francis, Tocchet, and Stevens. Erickson tried to clear, blocked by Murphy, who's in deep. Now it's Stevens, stopped by Richter. The rebound went wide. Hardy knocks it down, has some room, and clears all the way down. Erickson and Nemchinov on with Hardy and Patrick. Gillen had taken the face-off for the Rangers. Half a minute gone, the penalty to Brian Leach. 4:15 to go, first period. Game 4, 2-1. Rangers leading this game and the series. Kevin Stevens against Mark Hardy. Tocchet out of the corner. Francis at the left point. Tocchet, shot, save made by Richter. Patrick moved it to the boards. Erickson clears.
Francis just got a penalty. He hit Jan Eriksson up high with his elbows. As Erickson cleared the puck again, he got hit, and Francis led with his elbows. So the Penguins, who had 1:08 left in their power play, now find themselves at even strength.
Francis for elbowing at 16:04. First penalty on the Penguins.
See Rick Tocchet with the shot in front. The puck goes, and the Rangers here. Jan Eriksson again, knowing he's going to get hit, clears the puck out. You can see Francis with the forearm into the face of Jan Eriksson. Why Eriksson's he's a gutsy player, Sam. He hasn't missed a playoff game since '86, even though he's bruised up. Mario Lemieux sitting atop beside the owner, Howard Baldwin. It's his other hand, the left hand, that he has a white cast on. You can see it as he lifts his right hand up. He is out for a few weeks with the broken bone. It's called a metacarpal bone. It's the top of the hand. There's 5 metacarpal bones, as you have 1 thumb and 4 fingers, but one of them is fractured.
And the Penguins called for a new look by the league at penalties and stick fouls and violence, and called for the Board of Governors to put it on their agenda at the league meetings once the season is over. And Lemieux's agent, Tom Rich, said it's a major league break, so anybody who thinks he's going to slip back into this series is wrong.
We'll talk about that press conference Pittsburgh had today when we get a chance here, but it was a good one, and it was a smart one, because it wasn't just this incident, and they're not branding Adam Graves as an animal. Adam Graves is a fine young man, but they're painting the overall picture, and the league needs to make some changes. The league has a double black eye with the bad press they've gotten over the last few days, and we just can't survive that very often. The league has to take a long look at this and make some changes in the league and the structure of penalties and stick use.
Teams are skating 4 aside now. Leach is back. Rangers on the power play for 50 seconds. Their first power play of the game. Barrasso plays it up the boards. Leach is there to stop it. Leach looks, plays it to Doug Waite. He goes back to Mark Hardy. Hardy holds it. Waiting. Bob Airy is there for Pittsburgh. Now it's James Patrick who's come on. 3 defensemen on for the Rangers. Gartner blocked by Samuelson. Shell Samuelson. Phil Bourque drives it around. Kept in by Patrick. Moved along by Waite. Gartner into the corner is hit by Samuelson. Waite looking for the puck. Now Tim Kerr has come on for the Rangers, but Bourque clears all the way down. First shift for Tim Kerr with 2:10 remaining in the first period. Rangers leading 2-1. Final seconds of the power play. Leach carries across. Leach goes in and shoots. Save Barrasso. Oh, he just got the skate on it. Leach with a fine rush. Murphy off the skates of Loney. Ulf Samuelson able to clear the zone. Francis playing it across to McEachern. He's in. Back pass. Save Richter off Larry Murphy. Beautiful play by McEachern to set up Larry Murphy. Kerr lifts in. Puck bounces down and Murphy takes it. 1.5 minutes to go in this first period. Following the first period, Ron Francis will be in our studio with Bruce Beck. Here come the Rangers, 2-on-1. Broughton looking, holds up, shoots it, deflected off both defensemen. Back pass to the point. Sorella shoots, blocked in front, and taken by Murphy.
The Penguins had trouble with a line change there, nearly paid for it.
Stevens across, Sorella is there. Stevens, back pass, shot by Tocchet, blocked by Wells. With 1 minute remaining in the first period, 2-1, Rangers leading it. Also between periods, we'll send you to Bob Page at the MSG Sports Desk for an update, and JD and I will look at first period highlights. We hope you'll stay with us. Rangers are out shooting the Penguins 12-6, leading 2-1. Francis try to get it to Tocchet. Rangers take it away. Gartner couldn't get it out of the zone. Boom does. Stevens got sandwiched and roughed by Boom. Boom was tempted to take a shot at Stevens, but he held up. Samuelson playing it out of the zone. 25 seconds to go in the first period. Tocchet slowed down by Nemchinov. The puck taken away by Leach. Leach tried to lead Eriksson down the boards. Eriksson goes in against Pack. Eriksson holds the puck. Gets it to Nemchinov. 10 seconds to go in the period. Boom looks. Sends it toward the net. Went off the skate. Eriksson turns for Gartner. He's knocked down by Francis. That shot saved Barrasso. Leach taking the shot from the blue line. And the period comes to an end. Oh, good action in the first period. Excellent first period for the New York Rangers. They got 2 by Tom Barrasso, 1 by Randy Gillen early, inside of the 5-minute mark at 4:56. Then Tony Amonte at 13:04 made it 2-0. Mike Needham answered back for Pittsburgh. Rangers 2, Penguins 1, end of 1.
Spring is here. Time to break out the Armor and the Armor All Tire Foam. Clean and protect your tires with Armor All. It's strong protection.
My name is Jess Gessner. I lost 115 pounds with Bowflex. I was 25 years old. I was 310 pounds. I had a 44-inch waist. Looking back at how big I was then, it's hard to believe that I look good as I feel I look now.
If you want great results like Chess, then call for a free video or DVD from Bowflex. And now, through this special offer, you can own the new Bowflex Extreme with no money down and payments of just $18 a month.
It's empowering. You feel great. You just, I can conquer the world because this machine just makes you feel that good and makes you that strong.
The Bowflex Extreme is backed by a 7-year warranty and comes with a 6-week, 100% satisfaction guarantee.
I know other guys who ate sandwiches and lost a lot of weight, but I don't see them on TV with their shirt off.
Call us now or visit us online for your free DVD or video. Find out how to get your Bowflex Extreme for just $18 a month. Call now.
Repairs at Minute and Speedy Muffler are about the best and surest things around. Whether it's a clamp on a shaky tailpipe or an entire new muffler, our professionals will do the job right, keeping Canadians quietly on the road.
You're getting it down. Oh yeah, you're getting potty trained. You've got Feel and Learn from Pampers, the only training pant with a special suspended liner that lets you feel when you're wet. You're the man. Feel and Learn.
Hi, I'm Sidney Crosby, and when I'm home, I'm watching the NHL Network.
Underway, second period. Rangers start with Randy Gillen, Paul Broughton, and Chris King, James Patrick, and Mark Hardy. Jock Callender, Mike Needham, Troy Loney, Gord Roberts, and Larry Murphy for the Penguins. Callender plays it into the Rangers zone. It rolls to the end boards and is played by James Patrick. Out for Broughton. Broughton took a hit from Loney. The puck all the way down. The Penguins have to come back and play it. Murphy for Loney. Loney was tied up. Gillen moves it ahead. Loney takes it out. He's bumped by Gillen. Got wrapped up rather by King. Here's a lead for Broughton, joined by Gillen. Broughton on the backhand, sends it all the way through, and Randy Gillen went right into the net.
He was taken all the way back by Larry Murphy. Murphy, the only defenseman to get at least one shot for Pittsburgh on goal during that first period.
Penguins had 50 shots. That's a playoff high of any team in this year's playoffs in Game 3. And the Rangers holding them to just 6. Backhand behind the back shot by McEachern was stopped by Richter. Leach and McEachern tied up. Amonte moves the puck around the boards. There's Messier moving down. Pack is there. Messier cuts in. Pack blocks it. Barrasso covers up with Amonte chopping at it. Comes loose. And McEachern playing it to Pack and getting it back. Sean McEachern on the move. McEachern still looking for his first ever NHL goal. He did play in the regular season. He has not scored. A goal as a Pittsburgh Penguin. Here's Messier moving in again, shooting, and it's deflected by Stanton. Bounces down to Yager. He's bumped along the boards, pushes it ahead now to the zone to Ron Francis. Francis carries in. Pass to Yager. Yager's backhander steered aside by Richter. Messier brings it out. Gartner trailing him. Messier against Samuelson. Feed to Gartner. He shoots. Save. Barrasso. Trickled wide of the net. Centered in front. Gartner was tied up by Ulf Samuelson. Penguins the other way. Yager. Pass across to Hrdina. Pass back for Stevens. Went by him. Stevens falling down. The puck cleared out by Bukaboom. Nemchinov missed it. Yager plays it ahead for Hrdina. Moves around Bukaboom. Hrdina shoots. Saved by Richter. Cleared by Bukaboom. 2:20 gone by in the second period. Rangers leading 2-1. Yuri Hrdina plays it into the Rangers zone. Driven out by Jay Wells, and this will be an icing on the Rangers. And play stops.
Mike Richter has Yager move in. The rebound got away here. The right side. Mike Gartner getting a chance as the puck ricochets in. Barrasso puts that one to the side. Rangers only had 3 first-period defensive draws as opposed to game 3 in the first period. 16. What a difference from 16 to 3.
Tells you where the game's being played.
That's it.
Murphy back for the puck. Rangers have Gillen, Broughton, and King on with Hardy and Patrick. Trottier after the puck. Hardy on him. Tied up along the boards. Puck still alive. Trottier looking for a man to kick it to. Try to get to Airy. He's tied up by Broughton. Puck is still alive and loose in the corner. 4-man battle, 2-on-2, and the whistle stops play. In that first period, Mark Messier played 7 minutes and 25 seconds. Ron Francis played 7 minutes and 50 seconds. The only Ranger not to play who is dressed is John Ogrodnik.
Rangers, in Mark Messier, he seemed to play the majority of his minutes in the first period early, in the first half of the period, not so much in the second half, as a player can tire a little bit if you haven't played a whole lot. Samuelson and Stanton now getting on the ice as a pair for Pittsburgh. This is their first shift in the second period. It seems as though they've dropped down and not playing as much. Remember, they made that mistake in the first period when Randy Gillen scored the first goal of the game, as both those defensemen went at Joey Kocur. Coaches in these situations, a must game, will take and sit anybody if it's necessary, if they're having a tough time at all.
Tocchet off the faceoff, took the puck, couldn't get out in front. Airy shoots wide. Around to Wolf Samuelson. Trottier tied up by Patrick. Airy is hit by Hardy. Trottier slides it in front, batted aside by Richter. A penalty's coming up. Looks like Hardy and Airy really going at it.
That's Kocur and in front, Kocur and Tocchet. Kocur ended up with Tochet's stick while he was down under his armpit. Kocur lost his helmet, stayed down. Tocchet tried to pull it out, made it look as if he couldn't get it loose.
Kocur called for holding at 3:19. Fourth power play for the Penguins in the game. They're 0 for 3.
It was right in front of Mike Richter's goal. High in the slot. It's a battle behind, but the penalty's drawn in front. There it is. Kocur has a hold of Tocchet's stick, and he'll keep it. Underneath his armpit, you see the arm up by Rob Schick. That thing went on for about 15 seconds, so Pittsburgh once again on the power play.
Rangers have killed off 17 of the last 18 Pittsburgh power play chances in this series. Penguins are 2 for 22. Rangers clear again. Gillen, Erickson, Bukaboom, and Leach. Gillen goes off. Nemchinov comes on. Ron Francis with Larry Murphy, Kevin Stevens, Rick Tocchet, and Jock Callender. This is Stevens. His pass blocked by Nemchinov. Callender gets to the puck. Around for Stevens. Back to Callender. Francis pushes it ahead. Callender hit by Leach. The puck to Stevens. He reverses to Tocchet. Tocchet has it in the corner. Behind the back goes to Stevens. Picked up by Bukaboom. Now Tocchet. Callender battling in front against Leach. But the Penguins can't get it there, and Bukaboom takes it away and clears.
Randy Gillen now 3-1. 1-3, lost 1. Defensive draws. He got the job done once again for the Rangers.
He's been their best face-off man in this series. Callender across the line. Hardy is there. Callender slides it. Save Richter on Tocchet. Great pass by Callender. Richter a fine save. Messier with a puck. Hardy joins the rush on the far side, but it was broken up by Francis. Callender leaves it for Murphy. Pass across. Shot by McEachern. Saved by Richter. He covers up.
Interesting to watch Sean McEachern try to score his first goal. Mike Richter's been in the way for consecutive games here. Remember, it was Sean McEachran in college hockey who kept feeding his line mate, Tony Amonte. Tony Amonte kept scoring before he became a Ranger. Great pass across here, but it's back checking that slows up Tocchet. He doesn't get a clean shot. It was back checking by Paul Broughton. See Tocchet slide into Richter. Richter made a good save, but it was a fine back checking job by Broughton that slowed up the shot. There was the shot by McEachran that Mike Richter made sure of and took care of.
Coaching staff for the Penguins very pleased with the way Sean McEachran played and picked up his game in Game 3. They've gained confidence in him as a result.
You know, he's played with a lot more spice in this series than what he played in the Olympics for Team USA. He didn't show a lot of emotion over there and real grit to win battles and battle for pucks. He's played well for Pittsburgh here.
That shot deflected way up into the crowd. Richter getting a piece of it. And a couple of men in front as well with sticks down. There's 29 seconds remaining in the penalty to Joe Kocur. 15-10 to go in the second period.
Puck was fired around the boards, but it was kept in, and Stanton, with a short backswing, was able to put the puck in net. You know, Yager will cruise in and out. He's got that long arm and long stick for a reach. See it here. Look at the stick. Dart in at the last second. And Richter's got to be out at the top of the crease in case the puck is deflected. Mike moving well, and he did practice yesterday, by the way, even though he had the 50 shots in Game 3, and not only the 50 shots that he was working with, the 20 or 25 that missed the net.
Even with the overtime game ending late, every Ranger practiced with the exception of Jan Eriksson. He was given the day off. 15 seconds remaining in the Pittsburgh power play. A little over 5 minutes gone by, second period. Rangers lead 2-1. Steal by Broughton and sends it down.
And Broughton's red plays penalty killing real well, especially in the neutral zone, breaking up Pittsburgh passes.
Teams are back at full strength. Penguins are 0 for 4 on the power play. Here's Yager, missed the puck, comes out in front. Big pile up and a shot into the pile. Herdina shot it right into the pile. He had an open net.
I think there's 2 saves by Bukaboom here. Mike Richter moved out, couldn't control the puck, and I think Bukaboom made 2 saves.
The assault begins now. They fought on opposite sides of the law. You're going back to jail. Until a more deadly enemy came after them.
Why are cops coming to kill us?
From the producer of Training Day, Assault on Precinct 13, now on DVD.
Hello, Moto.
Can inspiration make the SUV safer? It can, with 5-star government crash test ratings, available side curtain airbags for all 3 rows, ABS, and available all-wheel drive. The best rating of any SUV tested for rollover resistance. Chrysler Pacifica. We didn't just make an SUV, we made a safety utility vehicle. Chrysler. Inspiration comes standard.
We all got something to prove. We all got something to prove. We all got something to prove.
Begins now. From the producer of Training Day.
They're surrounding the place.
Ethan Hawke, Lawrence Fishburne, in the adrenaline-charged thriller.
How many more people are you gonna kill? As many as it takes.
Give me one of them guns. Own Assault on Precinct 13, now on DVD.
Mike Richter with a little help from his friends.
Oh, yeah. You'll see the puck go towards the front. It becomes loose as Messier had trouble with it. A little play. There's one save by Bukaboom off of Bork, and then a second one off of Herdina. Bork made a good play. Watch him lift up Richter's stick. Here, whoop, lift it up, get the shot, save, and a beauty by Bukaboom. Second save, and another beautiful, both with his right arm.
JD with some excellent play-by-play.
That wasn't a kick save, I know that, but it was a beauty.
Leach with a block on the shot off the face-off. Rangers stay in front, 2-1. No scoring here in the second period. Messier plays it in. Messier on with Amonte and Gartner. Puck moved up the boards by Barrasso and all the way down past Leach. Rangers have to go back to get it. Gillen and Amonte, the goal scorers for the Rangers. Mike Needham for Pittsburgh. Mike Gartner with the puck. Looks around. Bob Airy bumps in. Barrasso gloving it, leaving it for Shell Samuelson. And the fans start to come alive with a "Let's Go Pens" chant. Barrasso plays it back into the corner. McEachern. Now Airy. And here's Needham. Picked up by Leach. Good job of blocking the pass. Bookeboom holds. Fires it out. Played by Jim Pack. Joel Samuelson is there. Samuelson tied up by Amonte, and the puck forced back deep in the Penguin zone. Ronnie Francis picks up some speed. Moves by Gillen. And he runs into Broughton. Airy sends it into the Rangers zone. King, little help from Sorella, picking off Tocchet. Sorella moves it around the boards, kept in by Roberts. Centers, good play by Wells stepping up. The pass intended for Kevin Stevens. Rangers have played very sharp defensively thus far in the game. Sorella plays it off the boards and out. Murphy puts it back in the Rangers zone. Wells takes over.
What we're seeing is Wells and Sorella work well for one another. When Wells has to go back and get the puck, Sorella holds up the forechecker. When Sorella went back, Wells held up the forechecker. That's working in unison as a defensive pair nicely.
Tipped out of the zone by Francis. Wells takes over. 12:40 to go in the second period. Rangers leading 2-1. Francis trying to get into the Rangers zone. Stopped by Wells. Good shift for Jay Wells. Sorella coming back for the puck. Penguins change. Sorella looks up ice. There's Trottier. Sorella playing it past Gillen. Sent the other way by Ulf Samuelson. Stevens into the skates of Yager. Chipped out by Sorella. Was an offside on the Penguins. Bookeboom bumps with McEachern. The puck in deep. And Richter moves it around for Messier. Tocchet was picked off by Leach. Messier moving up with the puck. Messier moves beautifully through the neutral zone. Messier comes in. Penalty coming up on the Penguins. The pass deflected. Leach has it. Centers. Missed. Here's a shot by Bookeboom. And it missed the net. Around the boards. Messier's stick was broken. The whistle stops play. Koster is down behind the net, but there's a penalty coming up on the Penguins. And the Rangers will have their second power play of the game. Rick Tocchet was the culprit.
It's a slash on Mark Messier, 9:51 of the second period. Remember, earlier in that shift, he got just nailed by Bookeboom. Look at Bookeboom move across. Boom. Good, clean, hard hit. Later in the same shift is when Tocchet got caught for slashing Mark Messier.
9:51, the time of the penalty. And the Rangers' second power play. Their first one was a short one.
John Ogrodnik sees the ice for the power play.
Messier, Amonte, and Ogrodnik. Leach and Patrick for the Rangers. First shift of the game for John Ogrodnik. Patrick, oh man, high stick. Airy's going to go. Penalty called. Patrick was clotheslined. Messier feeding. Amonte to Ogrodnik, tipped it wide. Ogrodnik again. Penguins touch the puck. Two-man advantage coming for the Rangers. They call it a hold, but it looked like Airy got his stick up on Patrick. Schick is calling holding, and Airy will go off.
Doug Waite doing some stretching exercises out here as he gets a chance to work the power play. There you see the hold as Airy had one arm on his stick, and his arm went up the arm of Patrick, pulling Patrick down. So it's a two-man advantage for the Rangers. Pittsburgh's had 3 of these two-man advantages. This is another long one. It's 1:38 remaining here in the original penalty to Tocchet. So the Rangers have a golden opportunity on their power play to make things happen.
Bob Airy is on the Penguins bench, and he's hunched over, a little shaken up. He's going to the Penguins locker room.
So the Penguins will have to put another player in the penalty box in his place.
Murphy, Ulf Samuelson, and Ron Francis for Pittsburgh. Leach to Patrick. Looking, down low to Messier. Now to Patrick. One times it hit the outside of the net. Around the boards. Gartner's tied up by Murphy. Kerr gets it back to Leach. Now to Patrick. Back to Leach. Down low. Gartner shoots. Save Barrasso. Back pass from Gartner. Gets to Leach. Sets it up. Leach shoots. Deflected by Murphy. Shot by Messier. He scores. Mark Messier. It's a power play goal, and it's 3-1 Rangers.
You know, during this entire 5-on-3, Messier just stayed in his position. Very seldom got the puck. In fact, he got it once from Patrick. This time the puck ricochets to him. You don't go over towards the puck as you let the puck come to you. Now in front, Tim Kerr has Samuelson all over him. The puck was ricocheted off of Ron Francis. Barrasso had no chance, but Messier, who has golden hands, took care of it. See in front, Tim Kerr draw the defenseman up. Messier's all open, staying on his side. It's deflected up high. It's a 3-on-1 down low because you can see the Penguins up high. And Messier, with the golden hands, took the puck and made sure he buried it. 3-1 Rangers.
Still a power play, 5-on-4 advantage now for the Rangers. 1:15 remaining in Aries penalty. 9 minutes to go in the second, 3-1 Rangers. Patrick after the puck. Patrick against Shell Samuelson. Ogrodnik's got it, knocked away by Phil Bourque. Bourque trying to clear, Leach stops it at the line. Patrick moves in and shoots, deflected by Loney. Pack tries to clear, it's off the stick of Patrick, and he's got it. Tipped ahead by Messier. Here's Samuelson lifting it clear and all the way down. 45 seconds to go on the power play. Patrick's got the puck. The goal is Messier, his 6th of the playoffs, first of this series from Leach and Gartner at 10:49. Gartner with 2 assists in the game. Amonte. Pass deflected. Pack has got it. He's chopped that by Ogrodnik, who knocked the puck loose, and Amonte has it. Holding. Same 5 have stayed out for the full power play for the Rangers. Tipped out of the zone by McEachern. Slowed down by Patrick. Fans wanted a hooking call. Rangers recover the puck with 15 seconds to go in the power play. Francis all over Messier. Forced the turnover. McEachern down the boards against Messier. McEachern centers deflected. Taken by Sorella. He leaves it for King. Power play is over. The Rangers get 1 goal on the 5-on-3 and lead 3-1.
Brian Leach, 7-game point streak now. 3 goals, 10 assists, 13 points on the 7-game point streak. Puck all the way down. Icing is called and play stopped. 7:34 to go in the second period. Rangers leading 3-1.
Is your dandruff turning people off? Garnier Fructis Anti-Dandruff Shampoo helps kiss those flakes goodbye and smells amazing. It's proven. From the first wash, no visible flakes. Satisfaction guaranteed. Garnier Fructis Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Garnier.
Game over for dandruff. Are you the Garnier Fructis Ultimate Sports Fan? Enter online for your chance to win a behind-the-scenes TSN sport experience of your choice. Like a major golfing event with Rod Black. Garnier Fructis Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
I've been a hog farmer all my life, but I ain't never seen anything like these Fram air hogs. Yeah! Crazy critters scaring the chickens. And the missus, too, to be honest. Mind you, folks can't wait to get their hands on them.
The Fram Air Hog High Performance Air Filter, designed to allow more airflow for increased acceleration and horsepower. They breathe in, you peel out. Fram Air Hog, hog the road.
When you come to Apple Auto Glass, you're dealing with
the big guy.
El numero uno. The boss. And because you're dealing with the boss, we guarantee your auto glass will be installed professionally and safely with only quality glass and adhesives. Because a properly installed windshield goes a long way to ensuring your family's safety.
And what matters most to us is your safety.
Apple Auto Glass. Featuring Novus Windshield Repair. Available at Novus and at participating Apple Novus locations.
Introducing the Mr. Clean Auto Dry Pro Series Car Wash Kit. It has everything you need to clean your car. The upgraded device features a powerful new jet spray setting to help remove tough dirt. Pour in the dry rinse polymer soap to help sheet water off your car. After rinsing, load the filter and switch to the auto dry setting to get a spot-free shine with no need to hand dry, guaranteed. Go to autodry.com for special offers and more information.
Welcome back to Defining Moments. The Rangers have the upper hand over the Penguins in Game 4 of the 92 Division Finals 3-1. Let's rejoin the action in the second period.
Callender and Messier for the face-off. Callender on. Dockett playing it across, but Amonte comes out with the puck. Messier, Amonte, and Kosar on. Messier brings it in. Old Samuelson there. Behind the net. Moved by Samuelson. Leach stops it, shoots it, deflected wide by Messier. Monty almost got there for a second deflection. Callender brings it in. Knocked aside and out of the zone. Stanton plays it ahead. Boom stops the bouncing puck and gets it to Leach. All the way across to Messier. And into the Penguins zone. 5.5 minutes to go, second period. Rangers 3, Penguins 1. Jock Callender. Richter stops the puck for Cirella. Outlet to Amonte. Into the Penguins zone. Off the stick of Barrasso. King gets to it. Shell Samuelson rides him. Bill Bourque. Gillen comes in with a bump. Pack moves with a puck, and it hit the referee. Outlet to Loney. Back to Bourque. Bill Bourque pulls up at the line. Stood up by Cirella.
Exactly right. Rangers coming back, not allowing Pittsburgh to fly through that neutral zone and force a defenseman back. Clogging the middle. There you see King. Clog the middle, intercept a pass.
Knocked
Terrific
by
defensive, smart period here on the road by the Rangers again.
Now the Rangers with a 2-goal lead just keep sending it in deep into the Pittsburgh zone.
No unnecessary chances. Pittsburgh's a team that has to take the chances. You try to counter.
Pretty play. Gartner tipping it ahead to Nemchinov, working against Jim Pack around the net, overskated the puck, finds it again. Centers off the stick of Gartner. Cirella with a wrist shot, saved by Barrasso. Nemchinov around the net. Got help from Erickson. Back pass to Cirella. Takes the shot, tipped wide. Nemchinov chases down. Hrdina on him. Nemchinov to Gartner. Quick snapshot goes wide. Gartner tries to wrap around. Blocked by Barrasso. Boy, this line is buzzing.
It's always the Rangers' best forechecking line. And they're showing it again.
Jim Pack. Erickson is there on him. Pack looking to freeze it.
They've been forechecking so long, the Rangers' defense have had a chance to change.
Nemchinov trying to work it free. Pack holding his stick. Loney's got the puck, trying to lift it clear, and he finally does. Hardy's got the puck. 3:40 to go in the second period. Lead to Koser. He was off balance, got a shot off, and Barrasso makes the save. Patrick gets to the puck. Now Amonte across to Messier off his stick, and it's cleared out. No, stolen by Amonte. He moves in. Amonte to the net, and a save made. Great chance once again. Ron Francis moving down with the puck. Patrick is there. Francis slides it to the crease, stopped by Richter. Messier chopped that by Yager. Amonte diving. What a game Amonte is playing tonight. Here's Joey Koser winding up. His shot deflects off Gordy Roberts. Barrasso leaves it for Roberts. Just under 3 minutes to go in the second period. Rangers leading 3-1. Larry Murphy. Kevin Stevens moves in, sets up Francis, a deflection and a save by Richter. Deflected off of Boom. Cleared out by Leach. Roberts sends it back the other way. Boom picks it up. Penguins have to go back to get it. Larry Murphy. Roberts clears the zone. McEachern picks it up with 2.5 minutes to go. Stopped by Boom. Down the boards. Callender against Leach. Now it's Larry Murphy in deep centering. Goes all the way through. Nobody there. Out of the zone. Rangers are out shooting the Penguins 21-16. Penguins have 10 shots here in the second period. And the Rangers have 8. Rangers the only goal of the second. McEachern around the net, wrap around right through the crease. Shot by Callender, blocked by Richter. Here's McEachern again. He turns, puts it in front. Needham is tied up. Good play by King, and the Rangers clear. Great effort in front. Pressure by the Penguins. Rangers withstood it. 1:45 to go. Here's a lead for Loney. Loney is in, saved by Richter. Tries to cover up. Can he control the puck? It's still loose. Gartner can't clear. Samuelson shoots toward the net, blocked by Leach. A penalty's coming up. Rangers clear the zone.
Could be Jan Eriksson's first penalty of the series.
That finally happened. Jan Eriksson drew a penalty. Eriksson at 10:20, make it 18:27. Fifth power play for the Penguins coming up.
Twice this period, Rick Tocchet in front of the Rangers net has drawn penalties. See Tocchet, number 92, one hand on his stick, cutting to the middle. Jan Eriksson holding him up. Down he goes. As the Penguins develop some forechecking for the first time in quite some time. The Rangers didn't fold, though. Look at that coverage in front as the pass went across. That was Boom on Needham. McEachern keeps trying to get it done. Now here's where the Rangers continue to try and get it out and can't on a couple of occasions.
Power play number 5 for the Penguins. They're 0 for 4 in the game and 2 for 23 in the series. 1:33 left in the second period. This is an important kill for the Rangers and an important chance for the Penguins.
That's why you hear the fans now trying to rally their team. It's getting very late here. 1:33 left in the second. They're down by 2 goals, but they have a chance to close the gap.
Messier wins the faceoff from Francis.
Just going to say that. The Rangers have won the majority of the important draws, and that is, especially in your zone when you kill penalties. All those 5-on-3s against the Rangers centermen keep winning those draws that kills time on the other team's power play.
Richter has the puck bounce right over his stick. Comes to Tocchet. Tocchet for Stevens, intercepted by Patrick, able to clear it past Phil Bourque. And Broughton going for it, knocked away from him. Tocchet for Francis. Francis around the boards for Kevin Stevens. Patrick and Hardy, Messier and Broughton for the Rangers. Back pass to Murphy, off his skate. Hardy trying to clear. Murphy, a good effort to tip it into the zone, into the corner rather. Francis up the boards to Murphy, less than a minute to go. Shot by Murphy, blocked by Messier. Francis, pass across for Tocchet, blocked by Patrick, cleared by Broughton. Excellent penalty killing for the Rangers. 40 seconds to go in the second period. Bill Bourque makes the move up ice. Tipped ahead by McEachern. Leach ties up McEachern. He chases down the puck in the corner. McEachern still with it. Back pass to Bourque. Past McEachern. Stevens was tied up by Bukaboom. Strong effort by Bukaboom in his matchup with Kevin Stevens. Stevens behind the net, looking in front. Stevens shooting wide. Comes around to Stanton with 10 seconds to go in the period. Stanton picked up by Nemchinov. In the slot, and it's score! Francis, who was hanging down low, got the puck in the crease and tipped it in. With 5.8 seconds remaining in the period, a big goal for the Penguins to cut the Rangers' lead to 1.
Kevin Stevens missed the net. The puck went around, and the Penguins kept the puck in the zone. Again, like Messier, Francis stays in his position. Look where he is, away from the puck. Everybody folds up high. The puck comes to Francis. Look at the time he has. Richter, no chance. He's almost a forgotten man back there, is Francis. There's a shot that missed the net. Let Stanton keep it in. Now they can go to work on the power play. This will draw the Rangers up high with the penalty kill. There's Francis by himself. That's well-executed power play goal, and it sets up what should be a great third period. It's a 1-goal lead by the Rangers as we've now played 2.
And the crowd is alive and back in it behind their Penguins. Ron Francis cutting the Rangers' lead to 3-2.
I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
At TD Canada Trust, we take the time to understand your needs before recommending a mortgage worth celebrating.
I got you, babe.
Visit TD Canada Trust or call us and get the right mortgage.
Babe, I got you, babe.
Can you see them on Navy swimsuits? Mix and match, they're looking real cute. I got me one, having some fun. Out on the sand, getting a righteous tan. Go get yourself some new swimwear. Hit the beach and let down your hair.
Swimwear for the family, starting at $12.50.
Old Navy swimwear.
Only at Old Navy.
Old Navy swimwear.
I'm worried that there are things that are going to burn me.
I had butterflies. I was anxious.
Open house, that's somebody else's job.
I had to constantly be meeting people.
My mom was always on the phone.
A lot of confusing terms.
Appraisals.
I figured I could sell it on my own to save a little bit of money.
She was just wacko.
I don't even know enough to know that I don't know.
Selling your home? Use the experience of a realtor who has access to the multiple listing service. Listings are online at MLS.ca.
For sale by owner, but not by this owner.
Ah, the life. Warm sun, fresh breezes, and good friends. As you share Canada's great outdoors with friends and family, discover why Broil King gas grills have gained a reputation for superior quality, craftsmanship, and cooking performance. Designed and built right here in Canada to uncompromising standards, Broil King can turn the ordinary into the extraordinary. Enjoy a taste of the good life. Broil King. Great barbecues every time.
Mike Gartner leads all players with 7 shots on goal. And Kevin Stevens leads the Penguins with 3. Here we go, third period. Rangers leading the series 2-1, leading this one 3-2. Gillen with King and Broughton, Hardy and Patrick for the Rangers. Murphy and Roberts on defense for the Penguins with Callender, Loney, and Needham up front. Here's Callender looking for Needham. Let it wide all the way through. Shot by Roberts goes wide around the boards to Murphy. His shot deflected. Loney in the corner sets up Callender. Saved by Richter. Tough chance. Rangers clear the zone.
It looks like that late second period goal has given Pittsburgh something to work on for the beginning of the third period here. Bob Harry is the only player of the 40 who has not returned to the third period.
Here's Messier moving in. Shooting. Score! Mark Messier beating Barrasso to the short side. The Rangers get the quick goal in the first minute of the third period and regain the 2-goal lead.
The Rangers had made an entire change up front. Pittsburgh had not. They had a couple of players on the ice. Needham and Callender still on the ice from starting the third period. Messier pumps it. He shoots it. He beats Barrasso and he beat Murphy on that side. He had come on the ice. He was fresh and he had speed through the neutral zone. And the Rangers celebrate by getting their fourth.
We have talked about it time and time again. Take another look here, John.
Play. Look at Messier. Full flight right through the neutral zone. He uses the stick of Murphy as a partial screen and beats Barrasso, who went down on the shot. It was low and he never got across.
All season long we have heard about Messier's leadership on ice, off the ice. Big game player. Comes back from the back injury, which sidelined him for 2 games. He's got 2 goals tonight. Rangers with a 4-2 lead.
Pittsburgh started the third period quick, but Messier gets on the ice and takes care of that situation.
Messier's 2nd of the game, 7th of the playoffs from Amonte and Bukaboom at 46 seconds. Rangers with a 2-goal lead for the 3rd time in the game.
Total control. It just seemed as if the Penguins had sagged. The Rangers had the game, and if not, they were about to take total control of the series. And at that point, everything was clicking. Messier had scored. I think the team at that stage of the series felt that, you know, they were the powerful team. They were the stronger team. Their game was sharp. Everything was working. They felt they weren't going to get beat.
Mark Messier, through 2 periods, had played 13 minutes, 30 seconds. He's been on the ice a couple of times already in the first 5 minutes of this third period, and he scored the big goal.
Messier had heat massage. He had ice massage. He's been told to rest as much as possible. He's also wearing one of those rubber, I don't know what you call it, kind of like a rubber corset around his waist to try and keep the injured spot warm. It's a muscle tear. He says that he can live with that pain, but he can't live with the spasms that come with it, as the spasms try to tell the body that there's a muscle tear.
There were strange rumors going around. It was printed in several papers that the Rangers were hiding a knee injury to Mark Messier. If you've watched him skate tonight, fans, no knee injury. Trust me, no knee injury. Shot by Samuelson deflects wide. I don't know where that one came from, but absolutely not. Here is Amonte moving in on Samuelson, plays it behind the net for Gartner. Gartner hip check, gets away, still with the puck. Is bumped again, tied up by Samuelson. Out come the Penguins 3-on-2. Phil Bourque across, drop pass, McEachran shot. Oh, great check by Messier.
You should have seen Messier back check, and he took a good hit from Robert. Messier back check from the Penguin zone, and what a great play it was.
3-on-1, Amonte to the net, fakes, slides it in front. He tried to get it to Wells, but they missed. There's a penalty called as Broughton was taken down behind the net.
Gordy Roberts nailed Messier in the Rangers zone with a good, hard, clean hit. And this time he caught Broughton on the back boards as he was back checking and just nailed him pretty good into the back boards. Broughton went down, and Rob Strick to make the call. What a back checking job by Mark Messier to lift the stick of McEachran before he could shoot. Messier paid for it and took the hit. And here we have Gord Roberts going off as you see Paul Broughton down face first. Now look at Messier. We'll see Messier. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the Rangers. With the 3-on. Ooh, there was the cross check below the neck that knocked Broughton down. That was a cross check.
And it looks like it's a 5-minute major to Gordon Roberts.
I think the linesman helped with the call here. Broughton was, and he's very woozy now, as two people, Dave Smith and Jay Wells had to help him get to the Rangers bench. The cross check high as Roberts was back check. We'll try and look at the sequence of events here. You'll see the 3-on-2. Look at Messier flying there. Now he pays because Gord Roberts moves in, sees Messier with the puck, boom. Ooh. Good, hard, clean hit. Nothing wrong with that at all. Now Roberts is coming back to the middle of your screen. He has to back check because he's trapped. Now Broughton is there. Watch the cross check. There. Broughton jumped out of the way to get rid of the net and then crashed heavily into the backboards. The call is a cross check. It's a 5-minute major. And Broughton's still being attended to. Broughton has had a great series for the Rangers, as has his line mates, Randy Gillen and Chris King. And you see, it was the cross check. There's the ice pack going to that area.
But you know, it seemed like the injury to the neck may have been more from his slamming into the boards, John,
I don't know.
than from the check.
See, I don't think he was expecting it, and it becomes a whiplash situation. Jan Eriksson, I asked him about a big hit he took in Game 3, and Game 3. Here, he was cross-checked in front of the net and went down. I said, how's your back? He said it wasn't the back, it was a more of a whiplash to the neck. When you get hit from behind, your neck will snap back. And that may be what caused the problem here. When he went into the boards, he was chest first and face first, and they're taking care of the back of his neck right now.
Okay.
Fans unhappy, the Penguins unhappy. Larry Murphy talking it over with Rob Schiff.
5-minute major assessed to Roberts. He is gone for the game. Game misconduct. Cross-checking the call at 5:19. There is General Manager Craig Patrick and Assistant Coach Barry Smith, and you can see Craig Patrick upset with the call.
He's upset because you see a Lemieux go out. He's injured, and believe me, his hand is fractured. He's done for the playoffs, or at least this series. And there was a 2-minute minor on that, which should have been a major. Here he sees a play that should have been a major, and it is a major.
Okay, guys, this is the place. Hello.
Hello. It's back, the Coors Light Maxim Golf Experience. Look for a winning can or bottle inside specially marked cases of Coors Light. And you and 2 friends could spend the day with some Maxim caddies.
I assume you gentlemen have a winning can?
Go to CoorsLight.ca for details. It's golf done differently.
Are you a little chicken to color your hair?
If I start, am I stuck?
Don't get stuck. Get Natural Instincts. No telltale roots. No problem. Your color's dazzling, and your hair is even healthier looking than before you colored it. Natural Instincts has 0% ammonia with 100% pure aloe, chamomile, and ginseng. Less commitment, less worry.
More reward.
Natural Instincts from Clairol. Less risk, more color wonderful.
Armor All. Put it on, and it's always there. It's strong protection.
Right now, pick up a great deal at a Steel dealer near you. Get real power. Steel, built to last, priced to sell.
The all-new 2005 Hyundai Tucson, winner of the AJAC Best New Crossover Vehicle Award. Perfect for whatever, whenever.
Herdina serving the major to Roberts. Rangers leading 4-2 with 14:41 to go in the third and a 5-minute power play advantage with Waite, Kerr, Gartner, Patrick, and Leach. Loney with a shot. Whoa, went through Richter but wide of the net. Loney's got it. Whoa. That surprised everybody, mostly Mike Richter. You're right. Patrick makes his way in the Pittsburgh zone, dumps to the corner, and Kerr chases. Murphy, Samuelson, Francis, and Loney for the Penguins. Leach recovers. Half a minute gone by in the 5-minute major. Waite and Kerr, neither player has played much tonight, but getting ice time here during the power play.
Go through this major and don't score. That'll give the Penguins 10 minutes to try and get the game tied up. The Rangers have to be smart here. Try and get another goal, but at the same time, try not to give up anything of the short-handed variety.
Leach leads Sorella. Sorella across to Kerr. Save Barrasso, and he clears the rebound away from Gartner. Gartner against Ulf Samuelsson. Comes out of the corner. Back to Leach. Leach to Sorella. Kerr set up high in the slot. Waite down low. Has the puck. Now Sorella one times it deflected. Taken by Murphy. McEachern with a deflection, and Murphy bringing it out. Sorella knocked it away, but McEachern sends it back to Pack. 3.5 minutes to go in the Rangers power play. 13:10 to go, third period, 4-2, Rangers leading it. Hoping to take a 3-1 lead in this series back to New York for Game 5 Monday night. Ogrodnik for Almonte, tries to find the puck, he does. Leach to Ogrodnik. Moves it past Messier, lets it go through to Sorella. Picked up by Shel Samuelson, back to Messier. Stops it, tries to get it in front. Leach stops it, Leach beats Sorella. Jágr is on. Back to Leach. Now to Almonte. Ogrodnik battling down low. Puck taken away by Trottier, and Jim Pack goes after it. 2:45 to go on the power play. Leach stops it. Intercepted in front by Samuelson. Trottier's got it.
I don't know if there's a better defenseman in the league right now at keeping the puck in at the other team's blue line than Brian Leach. He did it 3 times, even though the Rangers didn't generate much. 3 times he kept the puck in the zone.
Kerr going in. He's back on with Patrick. Beat from Monty. Save Barrasso. Loney cleared the rebound and picks it up. Murphy out for Ron Francis. 2:20 to go on the Rangers power play. Francis for Murphy. He's in for Loney. A save by Richter. Oh, a big save by Mike Richter. Francis is blocked. Francis hits the side of the net. Loney has it knocked away. Murphy shoots wide.
Well, Brian Leach's been on the ice a long time now, and he was beaten to the outside.
Leach has been on 3 minutes during this 5-minute major.
And he's staying on.
Here's Gartner. Shot it wide. Leach stops the puck. Toward the net. Gartner tipped it into the corner. 1:50 to go on the power play. Kicked up the boards by Ulf Samuelsson. Phil Bourque trying to clear. Gets it to Murphy. Murphy coming forward. Murphy pass into the Rangers zone. Francis is trapped and has to come out. 1:35 to go on the Rangers power play. 11:15 to go in the third. Here's Leach. He has not come off the ice during this power play. Leach against Samuelson. Around to Waite. Back to Sorella. Now to Waite. Lets it go through. Gartner. Now Ogrodnik behind the net. Samuelson trying to tie up both Rangers. Waite gets to the puck. Waite back to Leach. Down the boards for Gartner. He's slowed down by Samuelson, taken down by Samuelson. Ogrodnik against McEachern in the corner. Gartner looking for the puck. Waite's got it. Out to Leach. He has room. Takes the shot. Blocked. Leach out to Sorella. Gets it back. It's blocked by Bourque out of the zone with 55 seconds to go.
Credit the Penguins with some fine penalty killing. The best scoring chance here over the last 4 minutes was the one by Loney, and Mike Richter made the best save of all.
Leach finally goes off. Played over 4 minutes on that power play. Messier carries in. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Barrasso with a hit on Messier, and Trottier tried to clear. Sorella stops it. Feed to Almonte. Back to Sorella. Now to Hardy. Picked up by Trottier. Sorella on the line. No, it was outside. Offside. Hardy argues, but Kevin Collins said it was outside the zone. Offside Rangers.
Well, the critical part of that game was it was 4-2 in the third period, and one of our guys took a 5-minute major. So we had to face their power play for 5 minutes down 4-2. And if they score the 5th one, the game is pretty much over at that point in the game. But, you know, our penalty killers did a great job. We battled through it and were able to kill off the 5-minute major. And then, you know, right after that, we started our comeback.
Teams are back at full strength. Great penalty kill by the Penguins. Teams at full strength. Francis, big shot. Score! Right through Richter. Oh, what a turnaround. And suddenly the Penguins have life They are within one with 9:33 to go.
This is the position over the last couple of games that Pittsburgh's gotten to. They always close within one and haven't been able to get the big one. There's the long shot that squeezes through Richter. Richter was well out. The shot's from outside the blue line. It does dip. But as an old goaltender would say, it's one that's got to be stopped.
I was just trying to get over center ice and shoot the puck on net and make a change. And, when I shot it, it was kind of weird the way Richter went to play it. It seemed to almost look like it snuck between his pads, but I couldn't exactly tell. And then I heard the building starting to scream, so I knew it had found its way between his legs and across the goal line somehow.
It was shocking to see it go in, especially the way Mike Richter had been playing. When it went in, it was like, how did that happen? I think the team was shocked. I think Mike Richter was shocked. I think the Pittsburgh Penguins may have been positively shocked. So the impact of that goal, I think, turned the series around, because I think it really hurt Mike Richter's psyche, and it gave the Penguins the boost that they needed. They'd found a way to beat Mike Richter. He was no longer invincible. They had cracked his confidence. They cracked the Rangers' confidence, and they rolled from there.
Need new tires? Get to the big Bridgestone rebate event for up to a $100 mail-in rebate on a set of 4 select Bridgestone tires. April 16th through May 13th. Only at your local participating Bridgestone and Firestone retailers. Wherever you see this Bridgestone sign.
My name is Jess Gessner. I lost 115 pounds with Bowflex. I was 25 years old. I was 310 pounds. I had a 44-inch waist. Looking back at how big I was then, it's hard to believe that I look good as I feel I look now.
If you want great results like Chess, then call for a free video or DVD from Bowflex. And now, through this special offer, you can own the new Bowflex Extreme with no money down and payments of just $18 a month.
It's empowering. You feel great. You just, I can conquer the world, because this machine just makes you feel that good and makes you that strong.
The Bowflex Extreme is backed by a 7-year warranty and comes with a 6-week, 100% satisfaction guarantee.
I know other guys who ate sandwiches and lost a lot of weight, but I don't see them on TV with their shirt off.
Call us now or visit us online for your free DVD or video. Find out how to get your Bowflex Extreme for just $18 a month. Call now.
There are plenty of ways to enjoy spring, but just in case cabin fever's affected your memory, here are a few examples. And here's how you get there. During Subaru's all-wheel drive spring savings event, you can lease an all-wheel drive 2005 Legacy 2.5i sedan for only $299 a month. But you better hurry, because much like spring, this deal won't last forever.
Second goal of the game for Ron Francis, his 4th in the last 2 games. It's 4-3 Rangers with 9:25 to go in the 3rd. The crowd alive. Eriksson with a takeaway. Eriksson, Nemchinov, and Kosar on for the Rangers now. Nemchinov along the boards, hit by Francis. Eriksson's got the puck. Eriksson against Jim Pack. A battle. Eriksson keeps it alive, keeps working. Now it's Nemchinov. Toward the net, kicked away by Barrasso. Stevens has the puck. Clears the zone. Rangers recover. Sorella sends it back in under 9 minutes to go. Francis with his 2nd of the game, 5th of the playoffs, all in this series from Hrdina and Stevens at 10:27. Stevens with 2 assists. The chant of "Let's go Pens" goes up. 10:27 the time of the goal. Amonte able to break up the play. Now it's Loney coming across with it. Tipped by Leach. He's tied up with Tocchet.
Stevens now goes off. Earlier in the shift, Kosar was almost shadowing Stevens in the neutral zone.
8:20 to go in the 3rd. 4-3 Rangers. Amonte tips the pass across. Murphy almost lost it to Messier. Messier, Amonte, and Gartner on for the Rangers. Hrdina gets to it. Bukaboom picks him up. Hrdina one-hands it in front to Loney. He scores! The Penguins have tied it. He scores here.
Messier just missed getting a breakaway. Larry Murphy kept the puck, and away the Penguins go. Brian Leetch got turned around there, and now watch Yager set up the play in front as he can't be contained. Leetch was at Loney. Loney's bigger. Bukaboom was on Yager, but Yager had position. Watch Yager fight off the check. Put the puck in front. There's Loney. Boom. Listen, as we have a timeout here by the Rangers, and a smart one. The Rangers went for the kill on their power play. Brian Leetch played 4 minutes straight. They didn't score. Brian Leetch could be tiring right now. The Pittsburgh Penguins just scored and tied it up.
Well, certainly Mike Richter may be rattled after the 2 quick goals. The long one by Francis, which got through him, and then the Loney goal.
Rangers making a goaltending change here right now. Van Beesbroek very slowly. This is the old Albert trick, I think. As Van Beesbroek is out of the Rangers bench, and he's very, very, very slowly putting his gear on.
John Van Beesbroek is in goal for the New York Rangers for the first time since Game 1 of this series. Messier, Amonte, and Gartner with Leetch and Bukaboom for the Rangers. 4-4 the score, just under 8 minutes to go. Gartner back to Bukaboom. Toward the net, blocked in front by Ulf Samuelsson. Ron Francis, 3-on-2 Penguins. Here's Stevens against Leetch. Drop to Francis, he shoots wide. Bouncing puck around the boards, Amonte races for it. 3-on-2 Rangers. Amonte to Gartner, he shoots. Save made by Barrasso.
We got the OK Corral going here.
Oh, here we go the other way. Stevens hit by Bukaboom. Now Stevens still with it. Pass across. Save Van Beesbroek on Francis.
And Bukaboom hits him. Bukaboom wanted to go to the bench for a change. Stayed on. Ran into Stevens. Stevens kept going. Van Beesbroek with a big save.
Well, the Rangers have not gone back to Mike Richter. They've stayed with Van Beesbroek. Here's the hit by Bukaboom.
Bukaboom on Stevens. Stevens, the big horse, just keeps right on going. Bukaboom was thinking of a line change, decided to stay on and got involved with a couple of big hits.
7:20 to go, third period, 4-4 the score. Broughton with the puck. 2 goals here in the third by the Penguins after they killed off a 5-minute Rangers power play. 2 goals in 1:25 to tie it. Francis and Loney. King with the intercept comes out. Murphy and Stanton are back. King with a puck, looking, shooting, blocked by Stanton. Penguins going with 5 defensemen. They lost Gordy Roberts, shot by Broughton, save, rebound, another save. Here's King. King behind the net. Try to come out in front, he shoots over the top. Gillen center, save Barrasso. Rangers all around the net. Moved by Murphy up the boards and out of the zone. 6:35 to go in the third. Sorella to Hardy. Hardy winds up. Save Barrasso on the long, low shot. Loney tries to clear. Callender does. Sorella back for it. Now it's Nemchinov.
You know, Mike Richter got up to go back in net and then sat down. If Van Beesbroek stays in, maybe the Rangers are trying to work a little harder knowing that they have a goaltender in there who hasn't played for a couple of games. And it looks like it as the Rangers finally got some offense going and some good forechecking going, knowing that they just can't leave Van Beesbroek all alone. He just hasn't played. He's not warm.
Nemchinov missed the pass from Eriksson. Ulf Samuelsson gets to it. 5:50 to go in the third. Trottier sends it in. Yager chasing. Leetch knocks it away. Leetch moves out with a puck. Gartner to his left. Long pass to Nemchinov. Nemchinov moves in. He shoots. It's deflected off of Stanton. Bouncing in front. Shot by Leetch goes wide. Around the boards. Bukaboom takes a hit from Loney. Eriksson plays it down. Nemchinov with a puck. Nemchinov checked by Stanton. They battle. Eriksson and Loney along the boards. Out comes Trottier with Yager and Ulf Samuelsson. 4-on-2 Pittsburgh. Here's Yager looking in front. It's behind Trottier. Bad pass by Yager. Gartner clears the zone.
5:15 left. I don't know. I don't think we're going to see overtime. These two teams are just going. It's river hockey right now.
Trottier. Now Shell Samuelsson. Samuelsson moves in. He shoots. Stick save Van Beesbroek. Bukaboom takes it just under 5 minutes to go in the third. Koser taps it out. Jim Pack has it. Kevin Stevens Across the line, Rick Tocchet with a shot. Save Van Beesbroek, cleared aside by Hardy. 4:45 to go in the third. 4-4 the score. Stevens with a pass to Tocchet. He falls down. Francis didn't see it. Stevens finds it, tries to play it into the Rangers zone. Amonte takes it back. Now Hardy. And a whistle.
Stevens and Bookeboom will both go. A big collision. Stevens gave Bookeboom a shot. Rob Schick turned around, gave them both penalties.
Little pointer here, guys. Power windows are not toys.
It was an accident.
Just get in the car, guys.
With child-proof power windows, optional all-wheel drive, and the highest crash test rating, the 2005 Suzuki Ario.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I can't get a good hold on this. I just can't get it. No, it's not heavy, it's awkward. Can't get a grip. Nothing really to hold on to here. Slipping.
Peter, I can't get... Why don't you go get the blue?
The new Easy Lift handle on the Labatt Blue 15 pack makes it easy to hold on to. $19.95 plus deposit.
How's your grip now, Derek?
Imagine nature without any color. It's much better when you add all the shades of spring. Cedar, for example, or walnut, redwood, or even blue wood. Formulated for the Canadian climate by Canada's paint experts. The superior protection of windshield stain comes in more than 1,000 colors, only at Home Hardware. Add more color to your great outdoors. Home Hardware. Health is close to home.
Is your dandruff turning people off? Garnier Fructis Anti-Dandruff Shampoo helps kiss those flakes goodbye and smells amazing. It's proven. From the first wash, no visible flakes. Satisfaction guaranteed. Garnier Fructis Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Garnier.
Game over for dandruff. Are you the Garnier Fructis Ultimate Sports Fan? Enter online for your chance to win a behind-the-scenes TSN sport experience of your choice. Like a professional football game with Chris Schultz. Garnier Fructis Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Another one-goal win for the Bruins. Congratulations. A great series against Montreal. The clean sweep. Congratulations to the Bruins who go on to the Wales Conference Final.
Absolutely. They were underdogs, but they won it in 4. And you think they don't want to see Pittsburgh win this one and send this to at least a 6-game series? You bet. As Boston rests, these two teams battle.
Bookeboom called for charging. Stevens for roughing at 15:26. No loss of manpower on the ice. Score tied 4-4 with 4:15 to go in the third. Needham stood up by Hardy. Loney goes after the puck. Hit by Broughton. Loney gets it across the calendar. Back for Loney, just missed. Out comes Broughton with Gillen and King. Barrasso plays it. Away from King, Broughton blocks it. Murphy able to move it ahead. Needham takes a hit from King. Finds the puck, lifts it ahead. 3:45 to go, regulation time. Rangers and Penguins tied 4-4. Very similar to Game 3, in which the Rangers led by 2 goals 3 times in the game, only to have the Penguins come back to tie it. Here comes Phil Bourque. Bourque moves around the net, wrap around, hit the post. Messier's got the puck.
Now, Bourque was going too fast to make a complete wraparound. He caught the side of the net as he couldn't get in front. The centrifugal force pushed him outside.
Samuelson gave it away to Messier. His shot was blocked by Ulf Samuelson. Tocchet plays it into the Rangers zone. Van Beesbroek out to play it off the board. Tocchet keeps it in. Plays it into the corner. 3 minutes to go regulation time. Sean McEachern. Around it goes for Tocchet. Tocchet chopped that by Gardner to try and clear. Now Messier brings it out. He's got 2 goals in the game. He moves across with Amonte. Messier left the puck behind him. Trottier trying to clear, took a hit from Koser. Larry Murphy's got the puck, drops it in. Yager goes down. Patrick is with him. Patrick takes him out of the play. Yager's shaken up. Murphy's got it. Or excuse me, Hardy's got it. Yager's back into the play. He's okay.
He went face first, but he has a shield which helped him. That was a good hit by Patrick. Showed some strength with a very strong Yager.
2:25 to go. Eriksson. Pass in front. Francis blocked it as Nemchinov was set up. This is Yager with Trottier. Yager looking, still with it. Patrick on him, shot it wide. Francis is tied up by Nemchinov. We're staying right with him. Van Beesbroek hooks it into the corner. Fans roar they wanted a penalty called as Francis was taken down by Nemchinov. Nemchinov still working, lost it to Yager. He's hit by Koser. Nemchinov looking for the puck. Koser grabs hold of it, throws it into the corner. Yager stopped it. Now side of the net. It's behind the net. Put out in front, shot wide by Yager. Big pressure by the Penguins. 1:50 to go. Yager shoots wide. Around the boards. Kept in by Jim Pack. Blocked by Eriksson. Yager shoots. Buff save. Van Beesbroek holds it. Play stop.
That whole shift looked like it was Yager's puck.
John Van Beesbroek replacing Richter in this third period after the Penguins had tied it.
This is the hit. As Yager continues to work, Koser loses a stick on this play. Has to play the rest of the shift without a stick. And Yager just kept finding the puck. He went all over the zone. Look at it. It's his. It's like he's playing keep away. Another shot. It'll go wide. He's going to go over and get it. There he is again. Only this time Van Beesbroek's able to hang on. A fine young player is Yager, giving it his best as both teams have battled. It's been another entertaining game here. Stevens and Bukaboom have returned, and they are opposite one another for the draw.
1:42 to go. Third period. 4-4 the score. Gillen wins the face-off. Rangers move out. King and Leach. King sends it in. Past Barrasso. Broughton after it. Stevens on him. Broughton centers. Here's Gillen. He saved by Barrasso. Great save by Barrasso. Gillen going to the net strong. Ulf Samuelsson slow getting up. Van Beesbroek stops the puck, fires it out. It's onside. Gillen moves it again. Hit the stick that was down, and he's picked up by Stanton.
Ulf Samuelsson doesn't even know where he is. He got to the bench, but he is out on his feet. It's amazing. They have to help him over the boards right now. He's out on his feet.
Murphy with a puck. 1 minute remaining regulation time. Loney coming in against Leach. Loney shoots, blocked by Leach. Loney moves it down the boards. Van Beesbroek stops it for Randy Gillen. 50 seconds to go in regulation time. 4-4 the score. Gillen lifts it ahead. Penguins chase. Rangers change. Gartner, Messier, and Amonte on for the Rangers. Puck bounces down. Patrick plays it to Amonte. 35 seconds to go. Amonte tries to get it to Messier. Messier is hit by Phil Bourque. Gartner takes over. You see the time remaining. Barrasso stops the puck. Boy, did he make a big save on Randy Gillen. Murphy with a puck. 20 seconds to go. Pocket is stopped. But a giveaway to Phil Bourque. He moves in. He shoots, and it's blocked by Patrick. Bourque to the net. Save Van Beesbroek. McEachern wrap around. Save Van Beesbroek. And he holds on. 8.9 seconds to go.
I didn't think we'd see overtime. It looks like I'll be wrong. 8.9 seconds remaining. Both teams have really gone for it here. Van Beesbroek coming off the bench has given the Rangers some great goaltending. That's a tough situation. A 4-4 game. Late in the third period, he comes off the bench.
Crazy.
And he just has done everything right. Stopped the puck. He's had wraparounds. He's had lateral movement plays. He's had hard shots, soft shots. Barrasso made his best save of the game in a 4-4 tie late off of Randy Gillen. Great action. Absolutely great.
Wow.
Samuelsson got to the bench. His stick was broken right in half. He carried it with him, got to the bench, and looked like he was drunk. I mean, he was just falling over. Somehow they got him on the bench. Here's the Gillen try in front. Boom. Now there's the head, I think, injury to Samuelsson. On that play, Samuelsson hurt his head and was out. Here's the wraparound that Van Beesbroek makes a good save on, and you see the back checking by Mark Hardy. What action. I'm convinced that Samuelsson hurt his head or got dazed in the collision when his head hit the side of the leg of Randy Gillen. And when he got to the Penguin bench, he didn't even know where he was, and they had to help him and hold him or he was going to hit the ice and fall over.
All right, you see Gillen on the face-offs tonight. Here is a huge face-off with 8.9 seconds remaining, regulation time. Messier's also on. Should Gillen get chased? Gillen against Francis. Standoff. Leach finds the puck, clears it down the ice. And for the second consecutive game, I can't say it yet. There's 1.2 seconds remaining. We'll have another face-off.
Now you'll see Ron Francis, who's a left-handed shooter, take the face-off and try and put it right towards Van Beesbroek as the puck is dropped. Brian Leach tried to loop the puck high in the air and have the time expire as he got the puck out of the zone, but it went over the line. Barrasso's gone to the bench. There'll be 6 attackers on the ice, and I think you'll see everybody up. I would think with 1.2 seconds left, Francis, he may have one man back. It looks like Bork. No, Bork is over with Brian Leach now. As Francis is, now remember this too, as Gillen has to put his stick down first. Francis could be the quarterback here on the face-off. The Penguins line 3 men up on the right side as they get ready.
1.2 seconds remaining.
Now they line 4 people to the right side of Francis, and Francis has got 2 options here now. He's not giving his hand away. Looks like he's going to draw it. Yeah, he tried to go for it.
That shot at the horn, and regulation time is over, and now we can say that for the second consecutive game, the Rangers and Pittsburgh Penguins are going to overtime. The Penguins forcing the overtime with 2 goals in 1:25 seconds. They killed a 5-minute major power play by the Rangers, and then Ron Francis at 10:27, Troy Loney at 11:52 scored goals, and the game is tied 4-4.
We put a lot into the Nissan Murano. And as it turns out, so can you.
New from Delco, it's Mama's Boy. He never panics because he doesn't risk leaving his mama.
Mom, I can't feel my legs.
Stay put, Marshall. Do you want to get kidnapped?
Mama's Boy comes with internal magnets that prevent separation and a pull-string mama doll with 6 different guilt trips.
You'll miss me when I'm dead.
Also available the Wuss and Suck Up.
Some men never take risks. For men who do take risks, there's New Degree for Men. With twice the odor protection you need, it won't let you down.
The hot sun is back. Time to break out the Armor. And the Armor All wipes. Clean your car inside and out with Armor All. It's strong protection.
I built this car with my own 2 hands.
Nous avons subi de terribles pertes et remporté des victoires magnifiques.
Hemos ganado muchos amigos, pero aún más enemigos.
多くのライバルに圧勝してきた。負けないよ。
Ecco la mia macchina. Credete di riuscire a batterci?
You are the designer. You are the driver. Forza Motorsport. You are what you race. Rated E for everyone.
Hi, I'm Pat LaFontaine. You're watching the NHL Network, and it's always hockey season here.
Wayne Cashman told Bruce Beck the Rangers will stick to their game plan, but I can't see a quiet overtime. I just see these 2 teams, they've worked so hard that they'll just go at one another here.
Second overtime in the playoffs for each team. Shot by Hardy goes wide. The first one was the previous game. Shot by Patrick is blocked. Eriksson shoots. Deflected just wide of the net. Back behind the net, Paul Stanton. Nemchinov, Eriksson, Gartner, Hardy, and Patrick for the Rangers. McEachern, Bork. Move across. McEachern, big shot. Save Van Beesbrook. Whoa, what a shot by McEachern.
Through the screen. We'll take a look at the McEachern shot first. Look at it through the legs. And the quiet, comfortable save by Van Beesbrook. Rangers have made another change. They've had a second forward line on the ice now. Messier's line hasn't been out yet. Usually the Rangers will start Messier's line in overtime, but not so. They're playing a more defensive thinking strategy here.
Francis, Stevens, and Yager on for Pittsburgh with Pack and Murphy. Gillen, King, and Broughton for the Rangers with Leach and Bukaboom. Murphy out of the corner, off the boards. Francis takes it. Moves down. Stevens with Yager. The drop to Yager. He's checked by Leach, who takes it away nicely and sends to Gillen. He goes one-on-one with Larry Murphy. Gillen moves in and shoots. Hit the outside of the net. Taken by King. King checked by Francis. Gillen in the corner. Hits the side of the net again. Murphy's got the puck. Bangs it off the glass out of the zone. Leach. And Bukaboom got tangled up. Miscommunication. Shot goes wide by Stevens.
Penalty upcoming to the Rangers. The 2 players collided. Bukaboom had to reach out. Yager drew the penalty, and we have an overtime power play. coming up to the Penguins. There was more of a collision along with the miscommunication and nearly a breakaway. You'll see Jágr go to the puck. You'll see Leach and Bookeboom collide. Bookeboom has to reach out, interfere, and grab, and pull down Jágr.
So now,
baby.
Power play, number 6 in the game for Pittsburgh.
See, Bookeboom, he hasn't held him up too bad yet, but he pulls him down right there. And it essentially took away what could have been a breakaway, so Rob Schick's thinking is, could have been a scoring chance. So here we go.
Bookeboom for holding his 3rd penalty of the game. Time of the penalty, 1:17. Power play number 6 for Pittsburgh.
Penguins could be using their timeout here as they try to rest the players that were on the ice. Jágr was on the ice. Stevens was on the ice. It's the start of a power play, so the Penguins using it here, trying to go for the kill. Resting their best players to get ready for the power play.
Roger Nielsen surveys the situation.
Messier will start the penalty kill. It'll be his first shift in overtime. The time of the penalty, 1:17. 2 minutes holding, as you said, to Bookeboom.
Penguins 1 for 5 in the game. 3 for 24 in the series. Messier with Eriksson, Patrick, and Hardy for the Rangers. Francis, Stevens, Tocchet, Bourque, and Murphy for the Penguins. We have played 1:17 in overtime. 4-4 the score. Messier batting it ahead and out of the zone. Bourque shoots it in. Past Van Beesbrook. Out to the point. Murphy couldn't handle it. Sent out by Eriksson. Lasso stops it.
Pardon me, Sam. The Penguins leave Jágr on the bench. They play Bourque back at the point on the power play.
Off the skates of Stevens. Stevens finds the puck. Slides it to Francis. Taken away by Eriksson. Can't clear. Trying to control. Can't do it. Francis to Bourque. Bourque moving with the puck and shooting. Here's a chance in front. Save. Van Beesbrook got a stick on it. Stevens had the chance. Patrick looks for an opening and clears. Knocked down by Messier with a stick above the shoulder.
Rangers had a chance to clear. Jan Eriksson was checked and couldn't clear the puck. All of a sudden it's a turnover, and Stevens had the first real good scoring chance for Pittsburgh. He missed. Van Beesbrook was there, and Stevens didn't finish the play. It's in the Rangers zone. You'll see the puck loose here. The Rangers here think they can get it out, but can't. Now watch Stevens get the scoring chance as Bourque will move it in. Smart looks, puts it in. Now it's a one-on-one right here. And Stevens had to go from the backhand to the forehand. That bought Van Beesbrook time to make the save. Now the argument as to where the faceoff is going to be. You see Messier's outside the zone when he touches it. The Penguins wanted the faceoff inside, but at the spot where Messier touched the puck with a high stick is where the faceoff will be, which is outside the Rangers' blue line.
Rob Schick has done a good job in this, his 2nd game in the 2nd round, his 5th game of the playoffs. 1:22 remaining in the power play for the Penguins. Jágr is on now with Stevens and Francis. Francis continues to discuss things with Schick.
It's a rule interpretation here that the two sides are going through. Pardon me. Now it's decided. Jágr replaces Tocchet on the power play. Remember, Tocchet hasn't played much, so his stamina can't be great. Tocchet goes off. Jágr replaces him.
Gillen with Broughton and Leach and Cirella for the Rangers. Past Van Beesbrook. Bourque missed it. Broughton lost his stick. Bourque in the corner, tied up by Cirella. Out comes Jágr. Feed to Murphy. And a deflection by Leach. Jágr checked by Leach. Francis looking for the puck. Jágr's got it. Leaves it along the boards for Stevens. Stevens holding. Now it's Francis against Leach. Heading for the net. Down low Jágr. Save Van Beesbrook. Can he control? Yes, the whistle stops play.
What the Penguins are trying to do is isolate a Ranger and make a 2-on-1 on the near side of the ice. They got their first 2-on-1 when Murphy had the shot. The one man that was back was Leach, and he blocked it beautifully. Then they tried it again, and Van Beesbrook made the save. Here's a 2-on-1. See, 2 Penguins and only Leach. Leach with a great block. Penguins keep going. They'll try it again. Leach will get trapped up. Now Jágr will go to the net. He's behind the net, and you'll see the play now. It's a 2-on-1 in the corner. Yager's there, only one defenseman on that side. Van Beesbroek has to stop the wraparound and does so, controlling the puck.
Messier back on, going against Francis. Messier and Erickson with Patrick and Hardy. Francis kicks it to Murphy, across to Bork. He takes the shot wide behind the net. Stevens to Francis. Messier trying to take it away. In front, it went past Tocchet. Bork gets to it. 40 seconds of the power play. Around the boards for Francis. Hardy tries to knock it down. Stevens reaching for the puck. Messier is there. He's got it. He's tied up by Murphy. A shot. Score! The Penguins win 5-4 on a power play goal by Larry Murphy at 2:47 of overtime. And the series is tied.
The Rangers looked like they had a chance to clear the puck and couldn't. You see a 3-on-2. Messier was rushed and hustled on by Murphy. The shot goes in front and Van Beesbroek has it go by him. It looked like Murphy changed hands on the play to get the shot. Watch Murphy move in and watch his hands on the stick. He changes them, I believe. Ron Francis is in front. He may get credit for the goal.
I think he deflected that shot.
Mark Messier thought he had time. Murphy jumped on him quickly, and the turnover's there. Watch Murphy now as he turns around. He did not change hands, but there was a deflection in front. Francis scores.
And a hat trick for Ron Francis.
Any team that wins the championship, there's a lot of key moments that are important for your team, but certainly that was one of them, killing off that 5-minute major and then being able to score, a goal from center ice right after that to sort of give us that life, and winning that game in overtime, like I said, it sort of gave us that belief that even without Mario, even without Joey Mullen, we were still able to beat that hockey club, and we went into Game 5 in New York, and Yager was outstanding in that game, and just found a way to continue to beat them, and I don't think that they really recovered from that game, the right way they needed to also.
Everyone wants your money. Someone's hand is always in your pocket. Still, you rescue a few dollars and put your savings in a bank beyond their reach. But are they? Most banks pay almost no interest and shrink your savings with service charges. One more hand in your pocket. ING Direct pays high interest on every dollar you save and never makes you pay a service charge. Your savings grow. Call. Save your money.
Clive MacDonald works for Shell's Global Fuels Research. At first glance, he's an unlikely presence at Ferrari's test track.
This is the closest I've ever been to a racing car. To be frank, this scared the life out of me.
He's part of a global team that designs fuel here and tests it here and keeps Shell on track in our search for the cleanest, most efficient fuels possible. It's experts like Clive who give us all a head start.
Hey, do you know where the... what?
I want to take you somewhere.
I'm free for dinner.
In San Francisco?
That would be nice.
We could go back to that little seafood place. Our hotel's only a block away. But this time, we'll have a view of the bay. And I booked a trolley tour right before our sunset cruise.
Planning a trip with Expedia.ca means getting your trip your way.
Happy 12th anniversary.
13th.
Yes.
Expedia.ca. Flights, hotels, car rentals, packages. Now we're getting somewhere.
The all-new 2005 Hyundai Tucson, winner of the AJAC Best New Crossover Vehicle Award. Perfect for whatever, whenever.
Ron Francis's hat trick capped off a remarkable Penguins comeback and even the series. The win decimated the Rangers, who never recovered, as Pittsburgh prevailed in 6 games. While the Rangers' half-century dry spell continued, the Steel City went on to celebrate a second straight Stanley Cup victory. For defining moments,
I'm Dan Moriarty.
This has been a presentation of NHL Production.
Plus a free XM satellite radio with 6 months service when you sign up for Rogers Couples and Family Plan. You'll also get free long distance, music downloads, and video and text messaging. Only at The Source by Circuit City.
Welcome back to the show. Todd Lewis along with Bill Berg. Now, Washington Capitals aren't winning a lot of games, but they are exciting to watch with Alexander Ovechkin.
Oh, without a doubt. And this is so strange. It's been my experience with rookies. The end of the year, competition gets tighter, the games get faster, rookies tend to wilt, but Ovechkin, he's getting stronger.
It's fun to watch. Washington Capitals have lost 8 straight, trying to snap that skid against the Carolina Hurricanes.
Brind'Amour has a goal in each of the 3 games against the Caps. A centering pass. Williams looking for Brind'Amour again, and that is ruled a hand pass.
We thought there would only be 11, but there's still uncertainty about who's going to play with who.
Cullen off the outside of the post. Careens on through Ladd. Brooks like with Rico Fata, and Ovechkin fires to score! Alexander Ovechkin with a strep throat. Lost some weight, too, in the process. Here's Stahl lowering the boom. Stahl running over Kolzig, who made the stop. And then Craig Adams didn't get the rebound through. Didn't finesse his way around Morrison, and Morrison will slug it ahead. It's a 2-on-1 shorthanded for Pettinger. Pettinger backhands, he scores! Matt Pettinger's 5th shorthanded goal of the year.
And this power play lineup we saw the other night with 5 forwards on the ice for Hanley.
Whoa, look at this chance. Kolzig makes the save on Brind'Amour. Relishing his opportunity to be a #1 man. And performing extremely well with it here in Carolina. Oh, a shot from Commodore, and Kolzig beat. It hit the pipe flush. Not giving him any lane. Williams, as Morrison gets out of the box, walking in. Whitney deflection. They score. Brind'Amour. Recchi. Whitney. Caberlet next. Fires. Kolzig makes a kick-out save. Brind'Amour got another chance. He scores. No! They're going to wash it out. No goal.
Yeah, they're going to say Williams interfered with the netminder. But if he doesn't shoot on the power play, he won't play.
Halpern looking for another short-handed goal off the outside of the post. Around for Ovechkin. Point position. Muir deflection, score! The Caps get a bounce and a 2-goal lead. Washington comes to town and gets a victory that it will savor.
Washington Capitals snap their losing skid. They come up with a 3-1 win over the Carolina Hurricanes. And yes, Alexander Ovechkin has his name on the score sheet again, has an assist, but now up to 47 goals on the season. He's going to keep pushing Jaromir Jagr right down to the end. Colorado Avalanche are struggling. They've lost 3 of their last 4, looking for a win in St. Louis.
Again, their power play has to be good. You still have Sakic, Blake, those. Oh, my. No, I would agree with you. Shot save made by